Right now, I guess I'll just try. Okay, so here's me testing out the microphone volume and microphone quality of and the recording quality of my Elgato HD60. I'm planning on getting a new one relatively soon, but until that happens, I need something to stream with, and this is next to my only option. I technically have more, but none of them are as ideal and would be as convenient as this one is. So this is me. This is the average volume I would record from. I'm just doing a run of Resident Evil 2 just to test out the audio because it's got like rather consistent audio sounds. But yeah, this is where we're at. This is the plan. Hopefully soon I'll be acquiring myself an HD60S Plus, which I hear are pretty good graphics cards. I've always been a fan of Elgato. That was my first graphics card was the Elgato HD60, which is what I'm using now. That sort of halted its like development and stopped being supported. It still technically is supported, but it's not ideal, and it glitches out a lot. So I decided to get a new graphics card, and so I got the AverMedia Live Gamer Mini, which is not good. I can't recommend it based on the experience I've had with it. It's had input lag issues, it's had color banning issues, I've had a lot of issues with it. It's not a terrible, I'm sure you could get it to work, and for the size, I really wish I could have a good graphics card in the size that it comes in, because it's really small. It's smaller than a deck of cards. It's amazing. It's so nice how portable it is and how simple it is, and how it works in OBS. Because I record on a Mac laptop, I am recording, right? Yep. My computer, I have to use the Elgato software if I'm recording with Elgato, which really isn't ideal because the Elgato software is, as anyone who's used it can kind of attest, not amazing. It's not very good. I don't like it at all. But Elgato has not released drivers for OBS for Mac yet, and they never will because now it's unsupported. And the only card they have, well, the only capture card that's like in that style that they have that is supported on OBS and Mac is the HD60S Plus, which is a nice graphics card. It's expensive. All Elgato stuff is expensive, and that's why I bought the AverMedia card, because the AverMedia card ran me like $70, which is very cheap. And obviously that's pretty ideal. But it's not consistent. I can't recommend it based on the experience I've had with it. I can't even recommend really the company AverMedia, as they've just not really. I don't think they've been very helpful in my experience with the card. Like, such as when I was trying to get the card to work, I had a problem with it. Like when I had the audio desync issues, and I emailed them, and I got an email back that was in very broken English, and literally didn't tell me anything that I hadn't already tried, which I had described in email to them. And so I was like, okay, thanks, this is completely useless, and I'm going to sell your card. I have missed the return window on it, so I'm going to have to sell it on eBay. So if anyone wants a $70 Aver or $60 AverMedia card, get on my eBay account. I'll link it in the description. But yeah, that's the experience I've had with it. I unfortunately can't recommend AverMedia based on that experience. I'm going to change the mic volume now from plus 20 dB to plus 10, just to see how that changes the balance on this microphone. Because from this distance, it like literally I'm speaking into it. It's not showing up on my levels in my audio capture program at all, in Elgato at all. I wish Elgato would yes, where it has more filters and stuff, but it's not ideal.
This is not how I imagined my first day.
Yes, this is why I was really happy. But Elgato's solution for the HD60S ODS link is not supported on macOS Big Sur, which I have updated to and which I am currently running. story of my life, not supported in Big Sur. But it's a I'll get over it. I've had a lot of problems capturing. That's why I much prefer capturing on PC, because it's just not as hard. Like, you just open up OBS, you click start recording, and then you're done. That's all. You don't need to, like, freak out about it. You don't need to constantly check your capture. You don't need to download special drivers. You don't need to download fucking special software to capture cards. It's very sharp hits. What are you doing? I one-tap that guy. You don't need to download special software that comes with the capture card. It's just ideal, in my opinion. It makes it much easier to record when you don't have to do it.
What in the?
But on capturing consoles is ideal for me because I don't really have a very functional computer.
It's Marvin.
I
I
don't.
need you back here ASAP.
Are you okay, Marvin?
Capturing on consoles is much more
Copy that.
for me.
I'll be right there.
Very functional computer. I never really have. I've always preferred PC gaming, but it hasn't been until very, very recently, relatively, that I've been able to actually do that. And then it just broke. My PC just stopped working. It was the weirdest thing. Like, one day my graphics card was working totally fine, and then one day the output just got throttled, and it never recovered. I've never understood what happened. Sorry, I'm really bad at these puzzles. And I've tried fixing it. I've tried tons of solutions. I've tried lots of stuff. Never been able to actually fix it, which really sucks. Hopefully one day I can, because the rest of the components of my computer I'm pretty sure are working fine. So hopefully one day I'll be able to upgrade my CPU and GPU again and actually go back to PC gaming. I'm playing really unflatteringly right now, but I promise I'm better than this. So now that I've talked for a little bit like that, I'm going to change the audio's boost level to 5 decibels. I'm decreasing by 5.
Marvin,
Just to see
I've got
what I like.
a situation here. I'm surrounded by zombies.
I messed up.
Marvin, do you copy? Marvin! Damn it.
But yeah, capture. I'm probably gonna put this on my second channel, my main channel, but I do think I want to upload it just because I wish I had videos like this when I was learning about all this stuff. Because of course it seems intuitive once you know. Oh yeah, of course, duh. That's just how capturing is. You need a capture card. You need to make sure you've got the right bitrate and stuff, and you gotta make sure check the settings. And of course that seems obvious if you. But yeah, it's something that takes a very long time to actually get good at and get knowledgeable at. And I would argue I'm still
Son of a bitch.
A lot of YouTubers, right, they figured it out, and it took them a long time. If you go back to YouTubers' earliest videos, you'll see how iffy they were, how many mistakes in the audio there were, and how shoddy the quality was. Because very few YouTubers, exception of some, because there are some, but very few YouTubers just come right out of the gate with a ton of knowledge on how to capture stuff and how to deal with video and stuff like that. It's something that you learn. It's a process. It's something that you learn, and I think you can really only learn by making videos and getting feedback. And that feedback doesn't have to be from other people. Sometimes it can be from yourself. You'll make a video and you'll watch it back. Did my game just crash? Or did the recording crash? That's good. It is sometimes
God's name.
It's something that is not very intuitive if you don't already know how to do it. And you'll see well done, that it can be difficult to really figure out how they're so good. But yeah, I think more YouTubers should make like setup tour videos. I love watching other people's setup tour videos, oh, whoops, I missed that. I adore watching other people's setup tour videos because I think they're some of the most interesting content you can make. I messed up. It's just transfixing to me because it's like you're showing your craft, you and how you enchant others, which is incredible. It's a really nice thing to be able to look at. Oh, it's a snake, right? There we go. I messed that one up one time. Okay. And now that I've done that, I'm gonna drop the microphone quality down to 0 dB. Because so many people are curious about that. Like, you can look through any what should I do? And one of the most common answers you'll see is setup tour. Because people are interested in setups, and a lot of people watch these YouTubers and they get inspired to be YouTubers, and they really want to learn how to do that. It's just something that people are naturally curious about, and people that really want to become YouTubers are, of course, even more curious about. So it's something that I really enjoy when other YouTubers do, and I feel like I should do it myself. That's why I used to make so many setup tour videos. They're all private now, but they do exist. Yeah, I suppose, I think that's it. I think I've done all the tests I wanted to. I didn't run any tests on the volume of the game audio, but that's something that I can just, eyeball. The microphone audio is a little bit more tricky because, the levels are, of course, messed up on the Elgato software, but, yeah. So, thank you for watching this, second channel video. I appreciate it.